What's up, everybody? Let's get ready to play some Madden early, since there's really nothing going on. So let's get ready to play some Madden. Let me get this all set up for y'all. But let me get this all set up for y'all. All right, we're good there. All right, let's start it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's relax and let's play some Madden. Let's fucking go. Madden 26, boys. Here we freaking go. Do do do. Don't you think? All right. Let's see. Go here. Let's play. Oh. It's going to take it a minute. I know. Let's go. It's going to take a little bit. All right. Here we go. EA Sports in the game. Okay, what's going on in here? Hold on, let me fix this, guys. I'm sorry. I need to redo this. Hold on, let me fix this, guys. I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. All right. Close. We're going to exit. Exit the desktop. All right, let's go here. Let's stop sharing. Let's go to where I need to go. Not what I needed. There we go. Let's try this again. It's in the game. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. This is turning into being a. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back. All right. Maybe, just maybe, let's stop sharing. I don't know what the heck's going on. It worked this fine last night. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's share. Go to Xbox. Now let's do it this way. I think this is how we did it before. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's see if that works. Taking forever like a snail. Taking forever like a snail. Okay. I don't know what the freak's happening. We might have to play Madden 25 if it's going to be like this. Since it's kind of. All right. All right. Let's see if this is going to work. I doubt it. I'll probably have to do it the other way. Let me maybe come back. Let me see where we go with this real quick. I think it's popping up. I'm hoping. Yeah, it is. It's just moving slow on that end. So, all right. There we go. We got it working. Yeah, we're back to playing. Let's fucking go. All right. Here we go. Let's enjoy this today. Hold on. You know what? I am playing without. We are going to bring Super Russian tonight. Just for the fun of it. I'm going to take Williams out. Let's put him in. Let's put. All right, here we go. We're back. We're gonna shake some stuff up. Since I'm winning some games on here and some not. South side. South side. South side. South side. All right, we got sound today. All right, here we go. Let's get some trash talking going in here. Let's see who's gonna win. I'm gonna do it for the win. Let's. I fixed it! Yay! Gonna be a scary town. All right, here we go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
There we go. We got sound through the thing now.
As it'll be the Tennessee Titans
Let's go.
taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here we go. Play some Friday night football, y'all.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he returns this to the 22. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
Here we go. Here we go.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's do this. Just a second. All right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. First throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Legere. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we go now. Here we are now.
From the 43, here's second down and 8.
Here we go.
60 From the gun, here's Ward. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, throw me that ball. Give me that ball.
Off the bootleg, Ward.
Give me.
Throw right side,
Nope.
caught by Ridley. And he's brought down.
No chance.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to
Everybody
convert that
gonna
early
know
turnover
if
into
you're
points.
gonna kick your butt tonight.
They go play action with Ward. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown.
Wow.
Titans. Cam Ward, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It is
No good.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise
All
as
right.
this one stays a 6-0 game.
Run back down.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Oh.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his
Yes,
first
sir.
throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around
Yes,
him.
sir.
The quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Here's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The toss right to Henry. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but
Oh.
takes it inside the 40.
Damn.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
6-0 our score after one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Ooh.
This could be the start of a
Right
stand
to
for
the
this
traffic.
defense now for getting
Damn.
run backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Inside handoff, Henry.
I'll take it.
And that one opened up for him well as he
Yes,
took this
sir,
to the
baby.
26-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a
I
little
did
too
not
good
like
there.
that.
And
I
it's
did not
second
like
down.
that.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Motherfucking dot. Yes, sir.
Make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it.
Woo!
That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go now. All right now. Here we go now. Yeah, yo. Here we go.
Henry.
And touchdown.
Will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yes, sir.
So they brought the extra point in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one.
Let's
Coach Madden would love this.
go.
Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
It's good.
Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Go, Wally. Go, Wally.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Ah, crap.
Now Ward. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Throwing is Ward. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Again, it's Ward. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did.
I will gladly take that.
The Titans tried,
yes,
but ultimately they failed on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Jackson.
Yes, sir.
That is caught. Rashad
Yes,
Bateman.
sir.
And he's going to get this team to the 35-yard line.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a pick up of 32 on the catch and run.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Already know I got.
Gotta go. Here we go. Here we go.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here we go.
They run wide side with Henry.
Actually,
And he's going to be met at the
that
line of
was
scrimmage
stupid
and
to
taken
me.
down.
Oh well.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ah, screwed.
It's rare that a man his size
Oh,
can at
Mr.
least push forward
Scrooge.
for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there.
Don't like it. I don't like
That
it.
makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Ah, crap.
And he's going to miss this one.
A little bit too hard
From
there.
distance, it's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position.
Come on,
And
throw
enough time
that
to maybe
ball.
get
Right to
downfield
me.
and get a
Right
field goal
to me.
to
Right
their
to
own.
me.
A quick throw there going to be
Ooh.
incomplete.
The quarterback got
Ooh,
away with one there.
boy.
Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
2nd and
Here we
10.
go.
Throwing now, Ward.
Oh!
And that is
Give me that
incomplete.
ball.
So 17 seconds.
Come on, give me that
now.
turnover chain tonight.
Nice back-to-back
Yeah,
plays
turnover coming up.
defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Cougar! Here we go.
To throw is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well. You know,
Yes, sir.
he's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
19 Tigers.
Gotta go to the Chi-Town. Here we go now. Here we go.
Ward to throw for it on 4th.
It's gonna happen.
He's brought
No way,
Can't
Trevor.
do anything with the football. It's a sad
Woo!
turnover on downs.
Yes,
Head
sir.
scratcher there. And the
Yes,
Ravens get the
sir.
football back and in great shape. From the
Here we
32, here's
go.
1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And a catch made by Hopkins. Now whistles and a timeout
Yes,
with 3
sir.
seconds left in the first half.
Ah. Yeah.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Yes,
And that
sir.
will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Here we go now. Here we are now.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape past the 30.
Everybody knows now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game.
I
think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. Even better for you. And by the way, they all feel those drives with some points, too. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you, he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Come on, throw it again.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with
only a yard. Not bad. Not bad.
The reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Ward. Yeah, this pass broken up.
It's like he used to.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Gonna be your worst nightmare. Going for it. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
Yes, sir. Told ya.
He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's freaking
The first
go.
half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A first down carry for Henry.
Ran into my
1-yard gain there to make it
sucks.
2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys,
Run it.
made the
Here we
play,
go. Here we go.
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for Derrick
There we
Henry.
go.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Yes,
69
sir.
yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
Yes, sir.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very
Here we
well
go,
because of the
Wally.
drag
Here we
route.
go.
And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Draw play. This is
High
Henry.
snap.
And he'll fight for it.
Yeah, that
maybe to
sucked.
the
That was a high
scrimmage, but
snap.
that's all.
He was taken down.
Now a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Give you something to build on for your next possession.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I got a game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play.
Oh, and
He
now
could go all the way. Touchdown.
inside the 10. Touchdown.
Nice work.
Tony Pollard, 61 yards. And the Titans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally, here in the second half, that got done.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So give him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't
Sir,
Most of them end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
Ah,
Not a fan
crap.
base yet that wants to drop dead with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Jackson.
Crap. I knew I did that.
Intercepted.
Gosh darn it.
And the Titans
That
are
was
in
my
great
mistake.
shape here as they take over at the 36-yard line.
Okay.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
Come on. Throw the ball
If
right
there's
back to
any
me.
type
Can't
of a
turn
missed
over.
throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, An interception.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done.
There we
because they throw
go.
a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that will fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
What you gonna say now? Everybody knows. What fucking?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and
Here
move
we
the chains.
go! Here we go!
19 targets.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had to defend it.
Come on, baby.
Nothing to force
Come on,
that to
one
the
more
ground.
time.
And fourth down now coming
It's
up.
gonna be mine next time.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the
Box,
ball in his
box.
hands, and hope he could make some yards after the
Wow,
catch.
gonna try a field goal.
Weren't able to do so on that play.
No good.
And this is off target
No
to the right. Didn't get
good.
the
Yes,
It's
sir.
no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but
Here we
what a ride.
go.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about
There we
possibly
go.
losing a
There
ball
we
game
go.
because they let the ball.
Sir.
And
Yes,
getting this
sir.
one all the way down inside the
Yes,
20. 39 yards there.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he gets a big one right there.
Gonna tell you how. You're not gonna get it.
DC.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Henry up the middle.
There we go. Yes,
And he'll
sir.
get here to the 10-yard line.
Yes,
6 yards
sir.
rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's second down and 3.
Ready.
Again, it's Henry. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. That is not going to be
Damn,
because
okay.
they tap him behind the line
I'll
of
take
scrimmage.
3.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And his kick is indeed good. And they have taken the lead here here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Throw that ball. Give me that turnover chain.
They'll look to throw.
No.
That's to the tight end, Howard. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
All right.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped it for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw.
Yes, sir. It's over. It is freaking over. Yes, sir.
Top by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Woo!
They brought the house that time.
I say your name.
Maybe a little
I
rattled
kick
through
your butt.
And you have to be
This is the
prepared for
time
a lot of pressure
we all
as a
gotta
rookie quarterback
say.
because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
15, 16. 8, 7, 5, 4,
And now with
3.
6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Third and 9 here.
Here we go.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Over. Yes, sir. Came out of that one.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, and knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just didn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
All right, let's go. I will be right back. All right, I think. All right, let's do. I bet I don't have anything. Oh yeah, I do. I've got something I can use. Guess I'll use this one. I don't like it, but I'll. I like the red better. There we go. See what kind of badges I get. Those are all locked. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just a minute, and we'll get back to playing. I just need to reset this. There we go. All right. See if there's any more. I don't think there's really no good background else to use. Ooh, I like that one better. Really like that one better, so we can do that. I like that a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's get ready to. All right, let's get ready. I say, friend, you're not my friend anymore. I'm gonna sing. Let's kick some butt tonight. All right, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake, Hurts. Short pass, he's got Calcaterra. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage.
No can do.
Right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On play action, Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mike Green is there on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Developing trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. A run with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Fake to give, now it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after the catch than it does after a drop. I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Look, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. On play action, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, it's under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Trenton Simpson getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Trimmer.
4th down, here's Hurts. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the first carry for King Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson.
Snap.
Daring ball on fourth down does not work out, and it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
All right. Come on.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. Now, faking the give. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he will score. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass.
That was stupid.
By Henry.
That was not what I wanted.
It is 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Jackson. This one.
Oh!
Lined up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Report.
And they're just going to run it here up to the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's not.
Here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield.
No.
It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
And these are the throws that are really...
Yes, I sucked. Because my head wasn't in that game. Wow. All right. I'm thinking about this, making this an early live. I'm kind of just getting a little headache now, I think. And well, should I do one more game or what? You know what? If I feel like it, I might come back later on this evening, even later, do a real late stream. I think that's what I might do. I'm getting so let's all right, so we are doing good there. So, all right, everybody. We are going to stop for the night. I might come back later on tonight. I just don't know. But I do appreciate whoever showed up, came in for a few minutes. Thanks. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Back at you guys. Too sweet. Adios.